Hey, this today is like a pretty personal post for me, but today I got told that I'm fat. Um, Today was the first time somebody ever told me that I was chubby and I better should lose weight, and somehow this just really did hurt me because I didn't expect that, and what hurt me even more was that this person telling me this actually is a relative of mine, and he was visiting me with his daughter, and we went out to eat. And while we were there, he just randomly said, "Well, you should lose some weight, just a bit, you know." And I didn't even know what to reply, so I was just like, "Well, I prefer being a woman instead of just a stick walking around in the landscape and looking like super duper skinny, which can be really pretty, but it's just not me." I was skinny while I was younger. I actually was like really, really skinny when I was 16, and it didn't quite work for me because I got dizzy very often. I had problems with anemia, and I never really felt fit. I never really felt strong. I always felt weak. I was just this little tiny pushover. So now I'm considering myself looking normal. I know I'm not skinny, nor do I want to be. I am a size 38, which is in other countries a medium. So basically, I'm a medium. I'm not small, I'm not large, I'm the middle. So that's what I'm considering myself, and somebody telling me that I should lose weight, damn, that really hurts. So I don't quite understand it, because right now I'm feeling as healthy as I never did before, and I'm running a 5K several times a week. I train martial arts. I'm walking around a lot, and I'm really fit and healthy right now. I'm feeling great, basically. And for the first time, I actually have something somehow resembling curves, and I'm not just this skinny thing anymore, which I like, because I finally look more like a woman instead of like this little kid, which I looked the way before. Trust me, I really did. So being told this, and well, it makes me sad because this person stands really close to me. So there are like these three things I just have to say. Being the first one, that this was just not a stranger telling me this, and I think that's a dangerous thing, because I know pretty good myself what I want to be and how I want to look, but I know friends, even friends of mine, that are so much easier to influence. So somebody close telling another person to lose weight could really, really not just hurt the other person's feeling, but also get them to do stupid stuff. So this is basically a way how another person could get into an eating disorder. You really could hurt that person so badly, and it happened before. Most persons don't just start out of nothing. There's always like a comment from somebody else when they get into this whole "I have to get skinnier" thing, which some really, nothing against persons that are natural skinny. I know people that can eat so much and just will stay really tiny and petite and skinny. Well, that's great for them, but that's not the thing for all of us. So it can get really, really dangerous. Don't let yourself be pressured by anybody, no matter how close this person is to you, to get yourself into dangerous situations. Because I know for myself, if I would lose the weight and get back to my old weight, I don't want to get into this whole getting dizzy the whole time again. I don't want to go to the doctor for regular checkups to check if I still have enough red blood cells. I really don't need that anymore. So neither should you. And then the second thing is, the person telling me this, well, he's not really fit himself. So, like, I would easily outrun him. In 5 minutes, I probably would be somewhere over there, and he'd still be at the beginning of the whole run. So this just really pisses me off, because what gives him the right to judge me and to judge the way I look if he himself doesn't live up to it. So, first look at yourself, please, before you start judging others. Because you have no goddamn right to tell me how I am supposed to look or how anybody else is supposed to look if you can't look like that yourself. Get your ass off and go training. If you have a six-pack, come back to me and tell me again. Maybe I'm gonna listen then. And then, the third thing is, if I already get to hear this, who else has to listen to this? Like, who else has somebody else telling them how they are supposed to look? And when did others get the right to tell us how we are supposed to look? This is just like this really unhealthy, I'm kind of calling it generation top model thing, because being this skinny takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of hard work, lots of sports. You have to look what you're eating. You're constantly under pressure. And it's not healthy to do this. Doing sports is great. I love doing sports, and eating healthy is great too. But all has this limit. If you're going over this limit, you're hurting your body more than you're actually doing something good for yourself. Statistically, it's proven that you are more healthy when you have a little bit more weight on your abs. So you don't get sick as easily. When you get sick, you recover much faster. And you also tend to be a happier person. And then again, being too skinny can lead to disorders with your hormones. So it means like your period's not regular and stuff like that. So it also can have like some not so good consequences for yourself and for how your body functions and works, which you should consider at times. And then, why do I have to watch what I'm eating if I'm enjoying food? I'm not saying like, start eating the whole time, and I'm saying why do I have to watch what I'm eating when I know that I'm healthy, when I know that I'm fit, and when I feel good? So why the fuck should I go on a diet? Sorry for the language, but seriously, when I'm feeling good, who gives you the damn right to tell me what I am supposed to eat? Okay, please don't let others influence you. That's basically the whole thing I want to say. Because if you're healthy and you like the way you look and feel and you like the way you are right now, don't let idiots pressure you into losing weight. You don't have to. They have no clue what they're talking about. If you're feeling good, that's all you need. And I'm not saying that you should eat now everything that's lying around without thinking. I'm just saying stay healthy. That's all that matters. So, on the other hand, being too big, we all know it, is as dangerous as being too skinny. Just stay normal. Stay healthy. Either if you're a tiny bit bigger, a tiny bit skinnier, as long as you're feeling good. That's all that matters. So, be proud of yourself. Stick with the weight you're feeling good with. Change it if it's your decision. If you want to, change it. It's all up to you, but just to you. I'm just asking you to enjoy your life, let other people talk, and don't listen. It really hurt me, so I really had to say this, and I hope it helps you to hear that you're not probably the only one that had to hear this at some point in their life. That was my first, actually, so I'm still a bit shocked. And after all, what I learned from today, I love myself, and I really hope you do love yourself too, because that's the thing you gotta do. If you love yourself, they can talk whatever they want to. So please. And just this little fact at the end. I finished the whole meal. I finished the whole plate. And I enjoyed every little bite. So, go on, love yourself, be proud of yourself, girls. You're all beautiful, no matter which size you are. As long as you're feeling good and as long as you can be confident with yourself, you're beautiful. You don't need any more. Trust me.